builder friend. This is a house that a builder friend of mine is actually doing. David, it's a good guy, man. I've known him for probably 20 plus years. We used to build in the same subdivision in Trace Crossings of Birmingham. But he's doing this house right here, which is, guys, if you look right here, this is a house that I'm building right here. This is a house that he's building, and it's actually in my neighborhood, this is my house, okay? But this is another house. But guys, what I like about this right here, guys, if you guys can kind of see right here, the rafter detail right here, how we do the rafters versus if you look at another house, how the rafter ends are done. See, it's covered with the cornice and the soffit material, which is actually this right here material right here, which is hardy. It's like a hardy board, hardy soffit and stuff like that. But you don't have that here on this house right here, guys. Which I like the way this right here looks. You got some corbels up here at the top. These little details, man, I mean, it adds a little bit more like a craftsman look to the home. You can kind of see that we have it right here. Same thing right here on those guys as well. So we're going to be doing this same detail on this house, and I'll go back up there in just a second so you guys can see how that's going to be. So we're going to do those same details on this house, and we're also going to do that dark trim, dark windows. I think the windows that I got up here are black. That's the thing that people are doing now. Although my windows here are aluminum clad windows, they're not black. Trying to get out my car, but I don't have the black windows because I was going to actually do another color before the decorator came in and said, hey, we need to do it like this for the most part. So we will be doing that house up there like that, guys. But those little details actually makes the house look really, really nice. That is a nice green color as well, guys. But overall, man, it's right. And I told him I'll be doing some films and stuff. You know, he has me on the real link so he can actually see me in the event that I was filming. But guys, this right here looks really good. So you can kind of see we did that detail. Now, some of this is going to be covered up when I do the fascia and soffit. I got to put a brick pocket right there, but you kind of see that little detail that we're going to paint. But you know, it's only going to be about 4 inches you're going to be able to see. Um, you know, once we do the brick layers, but you look up under it, you can see where I did the same thing with the rafters. Now, I'm not going to put the little front porch. There's a little front porch to go right here. We're going to wait till I get finished bricking, and then I'm going to put that in when we're going to come back and do that part. Okay. And then, matter of fact, I prematurely got these cedar posts, trying to cover them up. So that thing is so heavy, man. We got to figure out a way. I don't know why those guys, when they dump it off, they just dump it off anywhere. But we're going to put that inside. Those things about $400 a piece. That cedar post right there. And so we'll get this right here done, guys. And this right here is actually turning out. We got some gable roof vents to go right here and right here. That's got to go in there. So we'll get those guys in there pretty soon. Okay. All right, guys, this is me again. This is Emmett the Alpha Builder. Just kind of on this site again, guys. I'm kind of looking at everything, man, getting a little more detail just to see how we're looking up here. We almost got the roof on. We actually have another load of OSB 4x8s that's gonna go up. Boy, we got a whole big wall of them right over here, guys. We're gonna go in here, man, and we're probably a week away from framing. Once again, guys, the rain, guys, it's just not my friend right now. We're not doing very well on the rain. So you just got to keep it going. You got to keep it going. The guys show up on the weekend when they can get in and do their stuff, which is good, man. These framers they're taking their time. They're not trying to finish everything all in one clean swoop, man. But, you know, they're taking their time with this right here, which is good. This right here is going to be like a patio area right here. It's going to give us a good little amount of privacy here as well. I didn't know I had a door right there. Thought that was a window. Somebody always calling, man. Jeez. All right. So I'm just kind of walking through, guys. We ain't quite got this roof on yet, man. Um, we're just kind of going through, man. I'm just kind of getting, I guess in the military, we call that reconnaissance, trying to figure things out. And once again, guys, I'm also just thinking of good ideas. So, second floor is pretty much done. We can come here and, oh man. So I got to figure most of this stuff out right here, guys. I know I'm going to put a door right here. I got to take advantage of this right here. Space right here, which is another item. I got to figure out where my units are going to sit. Ugh. We might have to have, I don't know, to get from one side of the house to the other. We got to figure this thing out, man. And this right here is a window, so this right here is kind of odd, man. This is a window that's right into this gable. And these bird mounts on these gables were cut pretty good too, guys. So that's always good. You want to cut them good and tight. Let's see if I can get it so those bird mounts right there are cut there. So we got this right here. We got that last beam. Let's see. Can't do that. So we got all that up there to get that stuff in there, man. But oh man. So this window is gonna have to really be sealed up really good because it cuts right into this right here. We got like some copper that comes down right here. So that's gonna work out pretty good. Just kind of looking at it, guys. I mean, we didn't have this right here floor up here last time I was here. So that's coming in. And I haven't had to do much calling in to get additional lumber and weird stuff. Haven't had to do that too much here, guys, because once again, red lines are undefeated. So downhill, as far as the framing, guys, this is a downhill slide of this. So we got a lot of little attic space, like right over here. And guys, when you're dealing with the attic, all of this space right here, all the attic space have got to be accessed. You got to have some kind of access hole to be able to access all the attic space. So keep that in mind. Okay. I'm not gonna have any soffits in this house. Well, I won't have any vented soffits. And reason being is we're gonna spray foam. We're gonna spray foam insulate this whole house. So foam insulation is gonna be here to make sure that it's very energy efficient. So guys, what I shoot for is energy efficiency. That's the name of the game. You try to make these houses as energy efficient as possible. Now we will have a 400 amp service, and the purpose of that service is because we'll have a place where you can charge up electric vehicles as well. And eventually when things get better, I'm gonna go ahead and have this house set up to accept renewable energy. So solar panels is gonna be something that I try to have. I'm not gonna install solar panels on it, but I'm gonna have it set up to where it's gonna be very easy to connect solar panels here. We already be set up for it. The only problem is I left these trees up here as a buffer. But you get a lot of south phases over on this side. This is where the south is, over on that side. So the solar panels need to be on this side of the house. Okay. And if the solar panel's on this side of the house, you can make a, if that tree wasn't there, this big old tree right here, if that wasn't there, that blocks out some of the sun. So, and then there's some more big trees right behind us that blocks out the sun. So, um, but you still could probably take advantage of solar, especially on the back. You may be able to get a few of them on the back, guys, but you won't be able to get that much, which becomes an issue. So I'm trying to just figure out ways to get solar, and you won't see anything here. So I'm also looking here, guys. We got our rafters here. The guys are making really good use of the lumber, guys. We're able to really see lumber. Now we're gonna have we're not gonna have much of a backyard, but we will have a lot of side yard, which is gonna be good because I'm gonna have some green area right over here. Uh, so that'll work out pretty good, guys. Um, trying to think of what else we got here. Um, oh, okay. You guys like, share, subscribe, man. Just kind of looking at things again. You guys have a go. All right, guys. This is Emmett Stallworth, the Alpha Builder, sitting here on the site again. And guys, so you guys kind of see down here, man. I got some mud in the road. You guys look right down there at my silk fence. I wish I can zoom in when I'm recording. But guys, so I called my silk fence guy and I said, hey, man, you know, he fixed something for me and I never got an invoice. And he was asking me, he said, no, I called him. I said, hey, man, I need you to send me an invoice because you did something for me about a month ago and I haven't got an invoice yet. Can you go ahead and send me an invoice so I can go ahead and get you paid? And he was just amazed, man. He was like, man, I can't believe, you know, I got subcontractors now that are tracking me down, trying to pay me. And here's the thing, guys, you're gonna get in a situation in some cases, man, where builders. It's kind of funny, even the best of the builders, man. We always owe people. It's it's really hard, you know. You always owing and stuff. But now, what I was telling this guy, if you quote your houses correctly, if you quote them correctly, you have enough money, and if you put enough profit in there to maintain yourself, um, there should be nothing to worry about during the entire process of the home. Okay, so you should have enough money to pay yourself, and you should have enough money to you good? You should have enough money to pay all your subcontractors if you put enough money in the budget. And so I have the money set aside for the guy. Now, the reason I was trying to track him down to go ahead and pay him is because what's more important to me is fixing my books, my accounting, making sure that I see everything, especially on a spec house like you see right here, guys. If you see a spec house, you need to always be aware of your accounting because if somebody come in right now and say, hey, I want to buy this house, I have to have all the numbers there ready for them. I need to be able to say, okay, well, this is what it's going to be. We do have a cost online, but you know, the more that I get my subcontractors, the more I pay them and keep my books in order and keep everybody paid, the more I can see what needs to be, I can see what I've spent on it. And then that makes a big difference in as far as what I can charge for the house. I can see all my costs. So guys, it's always good to have your and like I tracked this guy down to pay him. Yeah, I want to pay you. I want to get you on out the way anyway, too, guys. I like to get these guys paid and get them done as quickly as possible. Things are that thing right there get out of whack. Okay. All right, guys. I just had to put that one out there, guys, because the guy was just sitting here saying that he can't believe that me as a builder was trying to track him down to pay him. But you know, if you have your accounting in order, if you price your jobs out correctly, You make enough profit, you have enough in that profit for everybody, and you know who's involved that you got to call to get things done. Like I know that erosion control is going to go on. That's going to be a continual process throughout the bill. So you need to put enough money in there for erosion control in your silt fence, preferably Class A silt fence. Okay, um, but he was just amazed that I want to really pay him. Yes, I like to get these guys paid to get them out the way. That helps me and them. You guys have a good one.